Our lesson today is titled Christ in the Rubble of Our Hearts. The resurrection of Jesus is not a joy given with an eyedropper, but a cascade, a waterfall that fills our whole life. Even with all the disappointments and defeats in our lives, there is a God who is close to us and who calls each of us by name and who says to us, "Arise, don't cry, because I have come to set you free." It is always possible to begin anew, because there is always a new life that God can awaken in us, in spite of our failures. From the rubble of our hearts, and each one of us knows the rubble of our own heart, God can create a work of art. From the ruined remnants of our humanity, God can prepare a new history. He never ceases to go ahead of us. In the cross of suffering, desolation, and death, and in the glory of a life that arises again, a history that changes, a hope that is reborn. Let us ask then for the grace to be amazed. A Christian life without amazement becomes drab and dreary. How can we talk about the joy of meeting Jesus unless we are daily astonished and amazed by his love, which brings us forgiveness and the possibility of a new beginning? When faith no longer experiences amazement, it grows dull. It becomes blind to the wonders of grace. It can no longer taste the bread of life, nor hear the word. It can no longer perceive the beauty within our brothers and sisters, and does no longer see the gift of creation. It has no other course then to take refuge in legalisms, in clericalisms, and the ideologies, and in all those things that Jesus condemns in chapter 23 of the Gospel of Matthew. So work each day to see life anew, to see the world with the eyes of a child. See the beauty of a flower. See the joy of a bird landing and hopping. See the joys of a bunny hopping through your backyard. I myself send out carrots each day for my bunnies, and have done for nigh upon 20 years. They then show me their babies. Seeing a bunny when it is only 2 to 3 months old, it is just a little bit bigger than your fist. Oh, what a gift when you can see these little tiny animals, and the mother and the father, the doe and the buck, as they are called, trust you enough to share their precious treasure. Ah, you know then, God trusts you. For his precious, precious animals trust you too.